What's up, everybody? My name is Vince. Welcome to the channel. And in this video, you will most likely be as shocked as I was, because when I received information today, I was befuddled. And I know that you will be befuddled because, historically speaking, when it comes to Monday, that is the day where Milwaukee Tool comes out with groundbreaking press releases. And I will say today, it seems they've been one-upped. Or, what is it? What do we say? The upper hand. It seems DeWALT has the upper hand in the news cycle today, because they have broken news about new battery technology for their XR line of batteries that should be pretty staggering. Historically, DeWALT's 8-amp-hour XR battery packs have always delivered the most power to their tools, like their, recip saws, their hammer drills. We found that the Power Detect line of tools from DeWALT with their 8-amp-hour XR battery always delivered the most performance when it came to the lines. The XR line of tools, then there was Power Detect, then there was Flex Volt Advantage. See, I was even confused. In addition to the new battery technology that DeWALT has announced, and we're going to give you all the specifics for that, DeWALT is streamlining their lines of tools. See how confusing it was a second ago? Well, that you will have to deal with that no more. We're going to talk about that as well. Before we get started, I want to say hello to the very cool gang that is here. This is a live stream. Hello, Crazy Mike from the Mod Squad's here. We got Adley Larson. Says, hi, Vince. We got Kenneth Sears. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're having a great Monday. Chris Kaz is here. We got Simply Brucey and David Muller. Now, if you're trying to grab my attention, you have some questions about the information we're going over, please type at VCG Construction. This way, it will help to highlight your comment. It will grab my attention, and I will answer your concern. Okay. I am going to give you the press release. I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to read it. So before I have anybody go, oh my God, it sounds like you're reading. I am definitely reading. Yes, I am reading the press release directly from DeWALT. And remember, any claims that are made within that press release, I am not co-signing on those claims. I am simply relaying the information to you. All of this information will have to be tested, and what's the word I'm looking for? It will have to be proven out through our independent, non-biased testing at a later time. This is just the information. It's just been announced. We want to give it to you. Yo, Cyberwebs Gaming is here. It says at VCG Construction. Yo, Vance. What's up there, Cyberwebs Gaming? Sparky, I didn't see you there, cuz. He says, come on, man. What's wrong with you, Sparky? Can't read that anyway. Listen, do me a favor, Sparky. Don't be an imbecile. Please. Make it in reference to the tools. Now, listen, I'm glad you're regular. I will be honest with you. I've been having some digestive issues of my own. Glad you're regular, but gotta refrain from using the profanities and being perverse in the chat, because we don't want you to get banned. We like everybody here, but we have a wide audience. We have people that actually families watch, and come on, don't be a jerk. All right. Chris Koss says new battery technology. Are you serious? I like that. Are you serious, Clark? Yes. Santa Claus has been spotted. All right. Here it is. No, that's not it. It's pretty funny. So we're going to talk about POWERSTACK and what DeWALT has planned for that as well. But the new battery technology in packs is going to be called DeWALT's POWERPACK line of batteries. And they have a whole bunch of specifications talking about how much extra power, how much extra runtime, how many more cycles, all kinds of stuff. They also talk about their XR line of tools. We're going to get to all of that information. What's up there, Joel? And Simply Brucey, I bought Milwaukee XC 8.0 battery, and it broke after 2 days of use. Send it back, cuz. Matter of fact, just take it back to the store and return it. Hopefully, it'll give you a new one. I don't know about that, fitness guy. He says, so before we move into that, he says, the PowerStack didn't take off for DeWALT, so they need to attempt something else. The XR batteries are still going strong. I will disagree. So we have statistics. For every XR battery pack and there's links to get the pre-sale for this through Ohio Power Tool. I believe when they ran the sale side by side, for every 5 PowerStack, the only one XR was purchased. So although you might be living in your small sphere, the greater sphere says that PowerStack actually took off. And on top of that, my argument would be, if PowerStack didn't take off, then why an XR using standard 18650 and 21700 cells, were doing so well? Why would they be venturing out into an even newer technology? So I hear you, but your perception, what you're perceiving, is not what reality is. The alternate styles of lithium cells, pouch, has done extremely well for the brands, and that's why they're moving into other cell technologies. It's very interesting, the reason why, from what I understand, we had someone that was an engineer talk with us. The reason why the power tool companies and manufacturers have chosen tabless cells for the higher amp hour packs. It's a pretty interesting story. I don't want to go over all of that right now, but if you wanted to see an independent video of that, I would be happy to share it. It would take some time, and it would take up this entire live stream. I'm not going to do that right now. Yo, Go Tools Reviews is here. What's up, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Go Tool Reviews has been doing a tremendous job and really has been helping to lift up the tool tuber community. We appreciate you being here, Go Tool Reviews. All right. So it's funny. Simply Brucey says, hey, Vince, when is Milwaukee going to release the Forge XC 8.0 battery pack? I've been made aware that Milwaukee's Pipeline event for 2024 is actually happening next week. So it seems as though DeWALT wanted to beat Milwaukee to the punch. Boo-hoo! Pa-pow! Pa-pow! With the announcement of this 8 amp hour battery that they have. I keep on showing the 5 amp hour. You will see the 8 amp hour. We're going to go over you're the best Go Tool Reviews. Appreciate you. And I will say this before we move into the show. I appreciate everyone from the Discord. Over the weekend, they were helping to make me aware of some things that are happening on YouTube and the internet. And they were concerned. I'm never concerned. Things happen, and things don't bother me. I will say this. The only thing that people do, okay, when they show their true self and when people show their true selves, I always say, believe them. Believe them. And I have said this time and time again. What's up, Lucky? I treat everyone with 100% respect from the moment I meet them, because that's what a human being deserves. And then I allow them to mess it up for themselves. So when people enter in the tool tuber space and they look like they're actually would be doing a good job creating independent content and delivering value, I am like the first person, like for instance, Go Tool Reviews. I'm the first person to try to help lift them up if it's warranted, okay? And it's brought to my attention. I can't, obviously, I'm not all seeing, all knowing. I can't see everything that's going on in the space. You have to kind of announce yourself. What happens is that people lose their mind, and all of a sudden, like when they lose their mind, I have to listen. You do you. I'm going to do me. I'll be over here. I'll never mention your name ever again. Do it on your own. Because I'm going to be, quite frankly, and I'll be completely honest, when we got started in the genre, there was only a couple of people, and it necessarily wasn't when we had 0 subscribers or even 1,000 subscribers, okay? Early on, we had no help building building a YouTube channel, we learned that we had to deliver value to our viewers. People wanted to learn stuff. They wanted to actually see things here, okay? That's what we learned we had to do. When we began to pick up momentum, then other great creators like Finished Carpentry TV and Ohio Power Tool, Tool Review Zone, we all started to work together and help lift each other up. But it was a little bit later on. I mean, here's the deal: nobody helped us. Listen, and if you are in the space and you're acting a fool, I just won't help you. So, good luck to you. I don't wish you any harm. Wish you well. But listen, I don't have to ever mention your name. All right, here we go. I can't lie. This man is generous. Thank you, GoTo Reviews. I appreciate it, brother. All right. And now I will be very generous because I will finally get into the content. Here it is. DeWALT introduces XR POWERPACK tabless cell battery within next generation XR portfolio, establishing its best performing line of 20-volt max batteries and power tools. So, if you're not read up over the course of the last couple of years, because of the emergence of flex power tools, and they have pushed battery technology within the industry, they were the first to announce pouch lithium. DeWALT followed closely behind with their announcement as well, but the industry has moved into new battery cell technology to power tools. They've found more efficient ways compared to the traditional 18650 and 21700 cylindrical cells. More powerful, more wattage out, less resistance in these new cell technologies. They're faster. You're able to draw more watts out of them more rapidly, but you're also able to jam more watts into the new cell technologies quicker with less resistance. So that means you're able to fast charge or rapid charge these cells much quicker than previously even thought could be done with little resistance, which means there's much less heat that is generated during those discharge and charge cycles, which in turn means that these battery packs, and now I'm not certain about the tablet cells, these battery packs have a much longer life cycle. There are a finite amount of times that a battery pack, cordless power tool battery pack, can be charged and discharged. Generally, lithium-ion cells that are made up of standard 18650 or 21700 cells, generally 300 to 400 times. Okay, pouch lithium was able to be charged 300 times more, 300 to 400 times more. So you are getting 900 to 1200 conservatively charge and discharge cycles out of those battery packs. Now, the tabless battery pack, these tabless cells, these tabless battery packs, I don't know that they will be able to be charged and discharged more than pouch lithium. I would think that would be on the level. They're probably around the same amount of time. The size of those cells, though, are very, they're similar to 21700 cells. It's the inner workings of the cell inside that metal case that makes all of the difference. And the way the energy travels through that cell. So we had done a video right here. You go and check it out. Why, on the surface, people think that this new battery technology costs more, when in fact, it really doesn't. But if you wanted to understand all of this and how the technology works and actually how the new battery technology and the batteries you should be investing in from the brands, go to that video right there. It will break it all down. It will do a better job than me doing it on a live stream. And you can see why you should be looking at this new battery technology. Okay? So they're talking about the best performing line of 20-volt max batteries and power tools. DeWalt's XR portfolio now features XR POWERPACK, tabless cell battery, and XR POWERSTACK pouch cell batteries, further strengthening the cordless job site of the future. Can you hear me okay? Yes, good. New XR POWERPACK 8 amp hour tabless battery revolutionizes energy flow and delivers 50% more power and a longer lifespan. Now, there's asterisks next to longer lifespan. We will read that in a second, okay? DeWALT unveils 20-volt max XR roadmap with several new tools coming soon, including the 20-volt max XR half-inch hammer drill, which has already been announced. We leaked it. We leaked that hammer drill in this video here, as well as the new impact driver, XR impact driver. We leaked it. Some of you are seeing, and some of the reviewers are doing a good job. They already have those tools in hand. I am not working with DeWALT or the retailers that actually have those tools in hand, whether it be, you know, overseas or whatever it may be. They've done a great job. You could check out those. There are videos here on YouTube if you wanted to go. See, this is me trying to lift up other people. You can go and check them out. You can see the preliminary testings from those creators, see the results. And then what happens is that we should have those tools. They're being announced now. We should have them shortly, okay, as well as the power pack batteries for our testing. And you can come and see our testing and see how it pans out. Now, here's the thing. I don't believe that consumers and contractors and people that are into this stuff can ever have enough information. I believe, and I've said this time and time again, if you don't believe that our testing is you know, if you believe that there are other results out there that contradict our testing, or your results contradict our testing, make a video about it. Make a video about it. There can never be enough points of information, because the more points of information means that consumers are getting more information to make a better choice on where to spend their money. And quite frankly, you know, as a small business owner, me personally, I'm a contractor, run a contracting company, have had to buy tools, you know, my entire career. I buy tools for the crews. I always, and quite frankly, I always test my testing. I always trust my testing the most. You know, I'm skeptical of a lot of things. I like to test things on my own as well. And that's why I make the videos, right? But as a small business owner, you can never have too much information. Always, you know, money is tight. Money can be tight. I always want to make sure I'm getting the best bang for the buck. And I always want to make sure I'm getting the most for my dollar, because I work hard, just like you work hard. So my point is that if you feel that our information is contradicted by information that you have, make a video, show it, okay? And, you know, who knows? Maybe we could do a collaboration where I'll tell you, the person that has, and I will always, I respect them. I feel like they put out great content. Mr. Subaru. No, people, for some reason, I haven't seen his channel lately, but Mr. Subaru did a video about our DeWALT was the FlexVolt technology years ago. And we had made a video, okay, with our findings, and it was open for interpretation. But Mr. Subaru produced a video that contradicted, but he did it in such a way to help lift the genre. He never did it in a demeaning, hostile way. Guess what? I've shouted Mr. Subaru out in live streams. He's come on live streams. You know what I mean? Because I can respect him as a person in the space. You know what I mean? We could disagree. Okay? Just don't be a jerk. All right. Now, here's the information. Oh, okay. Let me get this part here. So the new half-inch hammer drill is the most powerful hammer drill from DeWALT. DeWALT FlexVolt Advantage and XR Power Detect tools rebranded as XR. So they're going to streamline the line of tools. There will be, it's from what I'm reading here, there will not be a FlexVolt Advantage or a Power Detect. It will all fall under the XR line of tools. And good on you, DeWALT. I feel like DeWALT is done capitulating to the retailers. You know, every retailer, well, you know, if I'm going to carry DeWALT, we have to have a store-specific line of tools. They were like, listen, we're DeWALT, okay? We're the largest. I don't know if they are anymore, but, you know, it seems like, you know, there's only one brand that makes it to Home Depot, Lowe's, and Ace, and it's DeWALT. Like, DeWALT is still in all of those stores. I think that they try to break it up a little bit by having Atomic at the Depot and DeWALT Extreme at Lowe's, and FlexVolt Advantage was at the Home Depot, and Power Detect was at Lowe's. First of all, I think that, and this is my opinion, Power Detect and Extreme were much better offerings than the Ultimate, but whatever. Here's the thing, though. It seems like DeWalt's like, this is madness. We're done doing this. So it looks like they're streamlining the XR line. It will include the Power Detect and FlexVolt Advantage. Good on them. Let me see here. So, Townsend, Maryland, June 17th. It is indeed June 17th. Time flies when you're having fun. 2024. DeWalt, a Stanley Black & Decker brand and leader in total job site solutions, today announced the launch of its first 20-volt max tabless cell battery, the XR POWERPACK 8 amp hour battery. The product number for it, and you can find it in the link in the description for pre-order. And I don't believe it was part of YouTube shopping, so I was not able to tag it. Now, YouTube will sometimes, like, they'll auto tag it, so maybe it is part of the little shopping thing. I don't know. It could be there. It might not be there. But there is a link in the description to get you to it. It says, today announced the launch of its first 20-volt max tablet cell battery, the XR POWERPACK 8 amp hour battery. It's product number DCB 82108, further bolstering the cordless job site of the future. Utilizing tablet's battery cell technology, the XR POWERPACK 8 amp hour battery delivers 50% more power and a longer lifespan. The battery joins the reinvigorated XR portfolio, comprising the best performing line of 20-volt max batteries and power tools from DeWalt. For a century, DeWalt has been a leader in driving the industry forward and bringing the job site of the future to life with products that push the boundaries of innovation, said Frank Manarino. Frank Manarino, General Manager of DeWalt Stanley Black & Decker. With the introduction of a tabless battery within the XR line, we are building upon DeWalt's legacy of relentless advancement in tools and technology solutions, driving superior power and productivity for our professional end users. They go on to say, the updated DeWalt XR line provides clear distinction among DeWalt battery and tool platforms based on users' needs. Within the complete DeWalt ecosystem, the XR portfolio houses the best performing 20-volt max batteries and power tools that are built for professionals and users' most demanding applications. So, they're going to go on to talk about the XR battery line and how it includes, this new line includes not only POWERPACK, but also POWERSTACK. Before I do that, we have a couple of comments. Simply Brucey says, Milwaukee is overpricing their multi-tool blades. $60 for 5 Milwaukee blades. Amazon $20 for 50 blades. Whoa, Cusbo. Brandon Elliott, are these equivalent to Milwaukee Forge? I don't know yet. They are 8 amp hours. I know that Milwaukee will have an 8 amp hour forged battery. That is, I believe it is indeed, I can't remember. You know what? Excuse me. I'm not certain if the 8 amp hour forged battery is made up of tablet cells or pouch lithium. I don't remember. First of all, it's not been officially announced. It probably won't be officially announced until next week. But I know the 12 amp hour forged battery was announced with tabless 21700 cells. Tabless 21700 cells. But I'm not certain on the 8 amp hour. Now, To know if they're equivalent, I wouldn't know. Okay, we'd have to actually do the testing to see if they're actually equivalent. So that will take some time. But as far as the battery pack itself, the 8 amp hours, both some type of alternate battery technology, we're going to have to wait and see. Let me see here. Remember, type at VCG Construction. Oh, Herman in the Hood says, so what exactly is the difference between POWERSTACK and POWERPACK tablets? So the difference is the cell technology. POWERSTACK is stacked pouch cells, okay? Stacked pouch cells. And you can go to this video here. It talks about stacked pouch cells in POWERSTACK. These new POWERPACK batteries are made up of tablet cells. So it is a metal-cased cylindrical cell. I will assume that they're going to be the size, these cells will be the size of 21700 cells, but they're not, they are tablets. So the bandwidth, so to speak, through the cell is far greater than a standard 21700 cell would be. Okay. Here we go. There's the pack. Now, they go on to say, with the addition of XR POWERPACK and POWERSTACK batteries, the XR battery line now contains two of the most innovative batteries from DeWALT, providing users some of the best available technology under one battery platform. While the XR POWERPACK is ideal for applications demanding power and runtime, XR POWERSTACK batteries benefit users by delivering power in a compact size for optimal ergonomics. So if you needed longer runtime, larger packs, on DeWALT, you would go POWERPACK. If you wanted compact size with a tremendous amount of watts out, you would go POWERSTACK. Both technologies allow for more rapid charging without the degradation because of resistance and heat, from what I understand. Okay. The introduction of tabless battery technology brings the latest cutting-edge innovation to DeWALT XR battery offerings. The tabless XR POWERPACK battery revolutionizes energy flow by forcing energy through multiple tabs to distribute power rather than passing through a single tab used in traditional cells. With a greater surface area, the battery can conduct more energy, therefore providing users with increased power outputs. The XR POWERPACK 8 amp hour battery is now DeWALT's best performing 20 volt max 8 amp hour battery, delivering 50% more power as well as longer lifespan for continuous productivity. Designed with a durable overmolded base, the battery possesses a high level of impact and weather resistance. To avoid workflow interruptions, the LED indicator gives visibility to the battery's state of charge. The XR POWERPACK 8 amp hour battery is coming soon. Now, let me see here. That kind of sums up a whole bunch of the questions that I saw in the comments. This is where they go on to talk about bringing the product lines together for XR. It says DeWALT expands XR tool line. DeWALT has redefined best performing with new and improved tools within the XR line. Joining new XR batteries are the following XR power tools, all coming soon. It says our most powerful 20 volt max hammer drill, the 20 volt max XR half-inch hammer drill, product number DCD 1007. It says our highest max torque 20 volt max impact driver. It says the 20 volt max XR 3-speed high torque quarter-inch impact drivers, product number DCF 860. None of these are a secret. We've seen them all in that video. And the world's first 20 volt max 2¼ inch, it says 20 volt max 2¼ peak horsepower dedicated plunge router. It's product number DCW 620. I feel like this was going to be this is going to be the standard in cabinet shops. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. In addition, DeWALT FlexVolt Advantage and XR Power Detect will now be rebranded as XR, including the following that are available now. Our most powerful 20-volt max circular saw, the 20-volt max XR 7.25-inch circular saw, product number DCS 590. Our fastest cutting 20-volt max recip saw, which 20-volt max XR recip saw, DCS 384. And it says part of the best performing line of 20-volt max angle grinders from DeWALT, the 20-volt max XR 4.5 to 5-inch angle grinder, DCG 410. Now, it says to learn more about DeWALT XR portfolio, please visit the DeWALT system cordless platforms 20-volt XR. Now, here's the deal. They have the product. This is the press release. You can find it at that website. There were some asterisks. Let's look together what those I can't put that on there. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Here are the asterisks. So it says maximum internal battery voltage measured without workload is 20 volts. Nominal is 18 volts. That's the whole old story about 20 volt max versus 18 volts on the DeWALT, blah, blah, on Milwaukee. That's nominal versus max voltages. Okay. I want to go over all the asterisks though. It says batteries, longer life, charge cycles, and power, not in application versus the 20 volt max batteries with comparable amp hours. Batteries with the, okay, it says longer life, charge cycles, and more power, not in application. Not in application. So it says verse 20 volt max batteries with comparable amp hours. Kind of confusing. Okay. The DCB 2108, 50% more power versus, wow, the DCB 208, not an application. Longer lifespan based on charge cycles versus DeWALT. Okay, I'm gonna Google that. I'm gonna assume that it is. So it's literally, wow. So it is their former 21700 cell 8 amp hour battery. So DeWALT is claiming 50% more power versus the old XR 8 amp hour battery. Not an application. Longer lifespan based on charge cycles versus DeWALT. Wow. DCD 1007, that's the hammer drill based on rated maximum watts out for DeWALT 20 volt max hammer drills currently on the market. The 860, that's the impact driver. They're basing their claims on the internal unit watts out testing. The 593. So they're talking about the circular saw as well as the recip saw. They're telling you that it's cutting 2 by 12 pine. Okay, so they're pretty much clearing up all their claims, or they're explaining their claims. I like that. I don't mind that. So we had run a poll. Is this a game changer for DeWALT? Tell us why in the chat. Yo, what's up, Charlton Zimmerman? So if you drop battery in water, you would get shocked. I don't know. I don't think so. It's still only 18 nominal volts. I don't think so. All right. So it says, is this a game changer for DeWALT? Tell us why in the chat. 39% of you said yes. You still have time to vote. It's up at the top of the chat. 13% of you said yes. 15% of you said yes. And then 32% of you said no. So overwhelmingly, a lot of you believe that this is indeed a game changer for DeWALT. I believe that this is a game changer for DeWALT as well. Simply Brucey, I had a corded rigid sawzall and the motor seized after my workshop flooded. Oh, it's terrible, cuz. Sorry, Simply Brucey. Listen, here's the deal. I'm excited. It seems like you're excited. And I like that the competition seems to be getting more and more intense between the brands. New battery technology, more efficient and powerful tools are being released. Listen, if you like it as much as I do, then smash the like button. It's free for you to do. It doesn't cost you a dime. Plus, you will get 7 years of good luck. Also, leave it down in the comment section below. What do you think this means for DeWALT? Does this mean that they will be releasing larger tools, okay, using these smaller, more powerful battery packs on this 20-volt max platform? I want to know. Leave it all below. I want to say a special thank you to the moderators for being here, helping to keep the chat G-rated, because everybody knows the best way to get from A to Z is to keep it VCG rated. I got to get back to work. I really do. Okay? Lunchtime is over for me. I don't know if it's over for you, but make sure you share this video with a DeWALT fan or a Milwaukee fan or a Flex fan, or a Rigid fan or a Ryobi fan. Just share this out with people that love tools and tell them to get subscribed, because we need to grow our community. We want to grow our community. More like minds. People that know working with your hands, it's good for the soul. All right, everybody. I know you're kind of disappointed. Video's got to end, but guess what? You should be excited, because there's going to be another DeWALT video right after this one. You're going to love it. Make sure you click on it.